What's poppin', y'all? Hey, man, it looks like we're finally getting word from Scottie Pippen's sons on the damage that their mother caused to their life. And this would be an article that I thought was fake. When I saw this tweet, I was like, yo, this cannot be real. But it was real. It was on People magazine, and Preston Pippen, this guy, they gave this guy a name that sounds like he went to private school. He would open up and he would say a couple of different quotes that I'm going to read for you guys right now, and this is devious. He says that he was in a weird place and his mom had a new relationship per usual. So he's like, yeah, mom, she always has a new relationship. He says, I'm glad I'm not dealing with it all so up close. It kind of sucks when your parents are divorced. That's one thing. And then once they start dating, it's another thing. If they get remarried, then it's a bigger thing. And he goes on to say, it was all over the place. You would think at that age, when you're going to school, that it is safe and you're dodging the drama at home. People I thought were my friends would make jokes. And there's already so much noise in the house. And my parents got divorced when I was 15. And it was really tough because there was an affair. And this is the crazy thing. Who was the affair with? Yes, the affair was with Future. So imagine this, you're 15 years old and your dad, you're a ball player, you're hooping. Your dad is Scottie Pippen. He played with Michael Jordan, legend. Well, we had to revoke his legend status. And it's not just a divorce, which is already enough. It's an affair, and your mother cheated on your father, the basketball legend. And he says, kids at school, like my friends, would play music by a rapper that my mom was talking to at the time. And it was just, I think he said, this is ishy. I'm removed from it now, so it's easy to kind of talk about. Now, what rapper are they talking about? They're talking about the GOAT, Future. Because Future, he would rap in a couple of different songs. Some people thought that, thought it was a drought was about her. But that's not the case. And there was this rumor going around that started, I believe, by Nori, where they said that Scottie Pippen refused to take a picture with Future, so Future cracked his wife. I don't know if that's true. But in Rent Money from the 2017 album, he would say, I just slam dunked you, B, Hall of Fame. This had to be shots at Scottie Pippen, because Scottie Pippen, he's a Hall of Famer. And this was after that went popular. And he said, I make the blogs with you, B, because I'm ruthless. And also, on Federal Fed, a song with Moneybagg Yo in 2020, he would say, I did it by mistake. It wasn't on purpose. End up effing your wife. She was choosing up, and it was on sight. Had her riding on me like a motorbike. Had to clean her head like a wet wipe. Man, this was probably aimed at Scottie Pippen as well. And the reason why I think this is so evil and so devious is because imagine you're a 15-year-old. You're not even allowed to listen to Prime Future. Like, think about it. Future cucked your father, who's a legend that you look up to. That's clearly your hero. We know Scottie Pippen's a good father. We know that. We don't need to ask questions. We don't need to be like, well, is he a good father? No, we know he's a good father. And you can't enjoy one of the best rappers of our generation and your generation. And this is the craziest part, too. When she opened up about this in February of 2021, because she did an interview, she said, I was in a point in my life when I was really sad. I was dealing with, do I move on? Do I not? Are my kids going to be okay? It was a lot of guilt that I felt, and he was the guy that was there to see me go through it. And he was the guy that I would talk to when I was kind of like dealing with things. He just gave me confidence when I was feeling in a dark place. Keep in mind, Scottie Pippen took her back a year later after she was getting cracked by Future. And then they separated again in December of 2021. Oh my goodness. And keep in mind, when we talk about Larsa Pippen, this is a greater situation that's going to continue happening to a lot of other people. But Larsa Pippen would get into a beef with DJ Vlad, if you guys don't recall. So this first starts off with Larsa Pippen DMing Vlad and saying, you got to stop talking about me, you effing loser. And Vlad says, Larsa Pippen called me a effing loser. He says, Larsa was effing a guy on the same team as her son. You're probably like, wait, hold on. I thought we were just talking about Future. No, it's not just Future. She was smashing this dude, Malik Beasley. Yes, Malik Beasley. And he was playing not with Preston. He was playing with Scotty Jr. Yes. And she said that she called it a mistake, and she blamed it on COVID brain. She was like, I was stuck in the house and not thinking clearly during the pandemic. Keep in mind, this is a 50-year-old Larsa Pippen with a Malik Beasley who was 23, 24. This is the same thing as like the entanglement where, what is going on? The reason why this is so befuddling is because Will Smith, Jada Smith, August Alsina was being, quote, nursed back to health. He was close friends with Jaden Smith, and he was just in the crib, and Jada Smith just couldn't help but smash him too. So it's like Larsa Pippen, they just can't help themselves. These are predators. Not in the sense that the person's underage, but they're just like, I just couldn't help myself. Something overcame me. I had to go hop on the D. I had to go hop on the pogo stick and see what it did. It didn't matter that it was my son's friend. After I get cracked by Future and embarrass my husband and my kids, no, it's not enough. So there was the Malik Beasley situation, right? So Vlad. And then Vlad goes on to say, Dear Larsa Pippen, I'll stop talking about you in interviews if you remove Pippen from your name and go back to Larsa Yunan. Deal? Because she's originally Lebanese. Her last name is Yunan. And keep in mind, this wasn't it, by the way. So even after all this happens, the stress that this is causing her kids, she goes on to, quote, date Michael Jordan's son. Yes, she would go on to date Michael Jordan's son. This guy would start crashing out. He would get pulled over off of the blow. They'd be doing blow together. They caught him. I think the paparazzi caught him with the little mini spoon, taking a little swivel out of it. Yeah, and this lady's in her 50s, dog. This is insane. And this is just a taste, because it's funny when we see all these OF stars and these retired corn stars, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna put our kids in rich people's school, and nothing's gonna happen to them. People are more understanding. Are you out of your damn mind? These are kids, rich kids, poor. Really, the only thing that rich school does is it keeps you away from poor kids. So money doesn't become a thing anymore. There's not a gap. Like if you're a rich kid and then you're in public school, you're dealing with all ranges of income level. If you're a rich kid, you're just removing the ranges of income level. The kids are still jealous. They still exhibit all of the other aspects of human nature, one of which is not ignoring and understanding, mama just had to get cracked on camera for me to be able to go to this school. Well, you will be the pariah of the school then. And Larsa Pippen, there's no video footage of Larsa Pippen, at the very least, right? We just know that she was with a popular rapper and dated all of these other guys. We just know that she was an outright humiliation ritual, to be fair. Like the affair, all that other stuff. And who knows how much more of an effect that this had on the other son whose teammate was getting with her. That's got to be even crazier. So, on all likelihood, I don't know how can you love your mother when she does stuff like this? Like, let me know. Do y'all, is one of your mothers like this? Please let me know how you still love her if you do. Because I couldn't imagine it. Like, it must be such a conflicting emotion to carry on the regular. But the reason why I say this too is because we have Daphne Joy, who is 50 Cent's baby mother, and there is footage of her now out. Not only is there a court case, there's footage of her with Diddy. Their son is 12 years old, 12 going on 13, and he's going to eventually see this footage. Wasn't your mama the one that your dad says is, number one, an S worker, and she was on the stand at the Diddy trial, and she was getting paid to get cracked, and she was getting urinated, and there's this video right here. Oh, my goodness. And we already saw Kim Kardashian, her son, I think, Saint. She was saying that while he was playing Roblox, he saw some ad on the side, which was her original tape. And Kim Kardashian, she had one tape. Daphne Joy, she was more famous. Regardless, these are two incidents where it's not even as bad. Larsa Pippen is the least bad. in this scenario. Then you have Daphne Joy and Kim, right? Because there's tapes out there now for Daphne Joy. Before, there was just the case, which is already big enough. And then you have level 3, which is, well, there's another level above that, which is these chicks were getting cracked. And then some of these chicks were getting cracked while the kid is in the belly, 6, 7, 8 months pregnant. Like Freddie Gibbs' child. I don't know if he claims the child or not. It's not his child if he doesn't claim it. That's how it works. So we are about to witness a terror in the future when these kids start growing up. We're already seeing some of them grow up right now, and it is terrible. So all these people that think like, oh yeah, I can just wash my decisions away, it won't matter, ha ha ha. Well, you're in for a rude awakening. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is he overreacting? Like, that's his mom. She should be able to do whatever she wants, right? And somebody's got to have that take. Hopefully they don't watch me. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.